Lilac, and I don't know if it'll be your first time, but we have brought in a few different items in Honey Lilac, and all I know is I keep hearing, well, that's no longer available, and that's no longer available, and
you are
there's
loving
very
Honey
few
Lilac.
left.
Thank you.
So apparently Honey Lilac is all about where we are right now. We love it. So this will ship out March 25th. You do know that is next week. It is a limited time offer. So once May gets here, we will have the last presentations if it's even available, because May is the last month you'll see it. New today, $56.38. Can I please smell Honey
Can
Lilac?
I see your hand? Wait,
Yes.
I want to do it for you.
Okay.
The top of your hand.
Okay.
You ready?
Should I rub it in and smell or just start smelling?
You can rub it in. Watch.
Okay.
Get her face.
Now
Get
I
her
know why
face.
everybody loves it.
Look at this face.
It's the real lilacs. It's my
She said it's her favorite
spring
flower.
scent.
Okay, did I not take courage?
It makes me think of my childhood so much.
It took guts for me to have you do that live on air, knowing it's your favorite flower.
It's real lilac.
Childhood.
Did you chop up a flower and put it in here? I mean, it is the real
Well, number
lilac
one,
that I
this
know and
label
love.
was shot when I went to London to launch QVC London. I shot it a year ago in London, the label,
Do I
because they
just
were
rub
in
this into
bloom.
my hands, by
Oh
the way?
yeah, rub it in,
Okay.
absolutely.
And then can I put it on my
God.
ends?
It is like lilacs in bloom. This is not a joke. And Faith, I know you're probably watching. Faith is another QVC customer that has come to me that has had, in just the last 2 years, her hair transform. She applies the oils to her scalp. She's in her 60s. She's the one that's lost over 150 pounds. And the first thing people notice about her is her hair. Her hair is fuller, thicker, stronger, healthier, younger looking than it's been in her life, and she's in her 60s. I've posted her before, I've posted her after. Each time she comes in, and next month will be 2 years, she flies in from Sacramento to me. She literally flies in, goes back to the airport, and goes back home. It's not a joke. She's a QVC customer. She applies these to her scalp 4 times a week. Night before she goes to bed, she's cleansing the next morning, she applies 4 full droppers to her scalp, massages it in, sleeps with it on. In the 2 years she's been with me, there's been times, only once, that she wasn't doing it quite as often. And I noticed, your hair's not, to me, quite as full, quite as thick.
Did you tell her?
Yes. And she says, well, I've been a little busy. I cut back to 2 times a week. She goes, I'm going back to 4 times a week. Anytime she's in the salon, and she was just there 2 weeks ago with me, and she's there, she is like my voice, because younger people in her 20s are like, how does she in her 60s have the hair she has? And she didn't start out that way. 4 times a week. She will never drop below her 4 times a week because she sees the difference. Apply this to your scalp at night before you go to bed if you're cleansing the next day. That's the #1 way. Hair, face, body, skin, cuticles, on your feet at night when you go to bed, on your hands, on your cuticles, literally.
Yes.
On your 1 or 2 drops in your hair.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to tell you why you're coming to QVC to get it. First of all, we have it in stock at this moment that I'm speaking. And second of all, this is a 4 ounce for $56. Normally on Chaz's website, the same exact size bottle I'm carrying would be $72. So you are going to save $16 when you get it here at QVC. Close to 2,000 orders have been placed today. So I told you, whenever I get to say Honey Lilac, I get to then say, oh, but very few remain, or oh, that one's gone. So get it while we have it.
The same woman, Faith, we'll show Ellen's before shot. I was looking at the other camera, thank you. I wanted to read some of them was what I was trying to do. With Ellen's before shot, she does the oils how many times a week, my love? 3 times. 3 times a week is what you see in the before shot. She applies it to her scalp, 1 full dropper to the front right, 1 full dropper to the front. Is it an empty one? Thank you. Okay, pretend this is a dropper, and when I fill it, it'll fill up halfway on the dropper. You'll slowly dispense and slowly squeeze it as you go through the hair. On the front left, it would have oil in it, but I don't want to oil her up right now. And you slowly dispense it. Turn around, my love. 1 full dropper to the back right. And you're slowly dispensing as you pass on the scalp and back left.
By the way.
That took 15 seconds. Now show them how you massage it in, because I have a little oil on my hands. You just massage it in. She would then she does 1 full dropper through the ends of her hair is what you see there. Pin it up, sleep with it on. In the morning, cleanse, rinse, and repeat with your cleansing conditioner. And this is why she has this hair. This is why her color stays in her hair. This is why her hair is silky and shiny and gorgeous. She does this 3 times a week. Again, she can blow dry it, she can curl it, she can do all she wants to it, because this is the repair for her hair and her scalp. Now, when you sell Roberta's, which I buy a lot this season, and Cottage Farms, when you sell those plants and whatnot, or flowers, you sell plant food, don't you?
Of course.
Because a healthy soil produces healthy fruits, vegetables, or plants.
My scalp is
Thank
my
you.
soil.
That's your scalp. Think of it as your soil. If you do not have a healthy scalp, it is not going to produce healthy hair. By treating your scalp as you would give your soil, plant food for healthy fruits or vegetables or flowers, that is what you're doing to your scalp, as Faith does 4 times a week. And again, she's in her 60s. She's the one who's lost 150 pounds. When people see her, the first thing they say is, oh my gosh, your hair is amazing. She's like, yeah, do you notice I lost, like, oh yeah, you lost weight too.
Well, let's talk
but
about
they're
your
all
hair
focused
again.
on the hair. And that's not a joke when I say that.
Well, you
Here's
know,
an
I
empty
think
one.
because you have a lot of hair. I mean, even if you have short hair, it's all on the top of your head, even if it's a pixie. It's something that we women especially notice on other women. And so, you know, if you don't feel like your hair is as young as it could look, it's not as healthy as it could look, it doesn't have that shine and that movement. If you finally got the color right, but now because you're coloring it, it's dry, it's breaking, it's crunchy, nasty hair, get WEN in your life. And this is the new spring fragrance, or formula, I should say, that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
Now, I put it on my dry ends. Should I not do that? Should I always put it on wet hair? Okay,
no,
good.
No, you can do, but you don't need a full dropper. You do 1 or 2
Yeah,
drops.
I did what was residual.
Can I show you
on
on
my hands.
Hendrika and Amy? I promise I'll come to you. Oh, we can't run out on your skin. Hendrika, you don't have any.
What do you want,
in
an
your
empty
bottle?
guy?
Mine's a fake one.
This is an empty guy.
Here. I don't want an empty one. I want a real one.
Oh, you want a real
for her.
guy.
Hendrika, show them just 2 drops on your hair. But Amy, you guys, take your makeup off with it. Use it with your Clarisonic to infuse it into your skin.
Okay, 1,
Hendrika,
2.
just 2 drops.
And you rub it
Hendrika's
together?
going to run it through her ends. Amy's skin is silky soft. It removes her makeup. 2 drops is all you need to
Wait,
run
I
through
feel like
your
we
hair.
have
And look
2
at
things
that.
going on here. I want to see Amy remove
'Cause
her
you
makeup,
can
and
use
I want
it
to see
from head to
Hendrika.
toe.
Where do I
That's
go?
our point is, guys, it's endless ways to use the oil. We know the benefits of oil. Amy just removed on her skin. Will you please feel how soft and silky her skin
Of course.
is?
Amy, do you mind?
No, no.
I'm
She'll
coming
let
at you then.
Jack,
Oh my
Jack,
gosh.
Jack does his oils. How many times a week? Jack.
That was fun.
Every night.
Okay, Jack,
Every night.
Amy,
Every night.
Joanne, Henrika,
Head
we
to
are
toe.
all using it. Chaz and I put it on our hands like a
True
moisturizing
lilac.
lotion, but it is real,
One of those is
genuine honey lilac.